This is Ryan. He's a boxer mix. He's approximately a year old.
Laura Combs is a counselor at the Town Lake Animal Center. She advises people who want to adopt one of the shelter's 550 animals. She and other shelter staff seem pretty happy these days. Ann Hallett, the shelter's animal care supervisor, says that's because 92% of the animals taken in at the shelter last month left it alive. That means only 8% were euthanized.
It's understood that 100% of the animals will not leave alive because of issues of, suffering if they're hit by a car and hurt really bad, or if they're too dangerous to release to the community. So 90% is kind of the target.
At this time last year, more than twice as many animals were being euthanized. But in the months since, with the advent of the Animal Services Implementation Plan, animal welfare advocates, workers, and volunteers have been busy working to reduce the number of animal deaths. Hallett says it's been a valiant community effort.
Town Lake has increased the number of adoptions and returns to owners that they've done. The rescue groups, particularly Austin Pets Alive and Austin Humane Society, have increased the number of animals they've taken.
Citywide education and awareness campaigns have helped boost adoption rates, and prevention programs have lowered intake. Programs like Emancipet and Animal Trustees of Austin are treating more sick animals so they have a better chance of being adopted. $800,000 in new city funding is also reaping benefits. The shelter has hired an additional veterinarian to get more animals checked out and into the adoption program faster. New funding has also paid for the shelter's foster care program to hire more coordinators who can find temporary homes for vulnerable kittens and puppies. Another important change is the moratorium.
The moratorium says that we will not euthanize animals if there is space in the shelter to house them.
Reaching the no-kill goal has been a balancing act of housing some animals longer and moving others out sooner. Hallett says it's a long way from his days as a volunteer loading euthanized animals onto a truck.
I remember the days when it took 6 people 15 minutes to do all the loading. So that's one of the biggest things, is for the truck to show up and we walk out there and there's nothing in the freezer.
But a live outcome rate that surpassed the 90% benchmark last month doesn't necessarily mean every other month will see such success. Lisa Starr is with the Austin Humane Society.
So historically, over the next few months, we have seen an increase in the numbers of kittens that come in. And then in the summertime, it seems that there are more dogs.
She says that's because we're coming up on breeding season, which means these next few months could be very telling ones. And not everyone is so cheery about February's achievement. Delwyn Goss is a longtime animal welfare activist.
I mean, the new shelter director has already been quoted in either the Chronicle or the Statesman that the Austin community is going to have to kick up a lot more money if they want to become a no-kill city. Well, good God, we're shutting down schools, we're shutting down swimming pools, we're shutting down programs for kids, and they want to put more money to adoptions.
Keeping up the enthusiasm and hard work that's bred success for Austin's no-kill plan is going to be a tough job, one of the big challenges ahead for the shelter's new director. Abigail Smith will take up that task on March 15th. Gretch Sanders, KUT News.